Salute to the MABW team. I'm back with another video. This video right here, I've been getting a lot of requests to do this video. So salute to everybody that has asked me to do this video. The podcaster's name is Chew the Fat with Smooth Podcast and call me Shape. I will leave a link in the description section if you want to see this without my commentary. Without further ado, let's get right into the damn video.
Hi, I'm Asia. I'm from Northwest Philly. I'm a veteran. And I'm here today to just talk about relationships and whatever it is that you guys want to discuss.
Fair enough. You guys know me. Call me Shape, YouTuber, podcaster extraordinaire, ladies man, if I would say.
You're both funny.
I'm sorry.
Clearly a comedian too, right? You know.
Absolutely.
And I'm from Jersey, baby.
Jersey in the
Sexy
South.
County, Middlesex County, Sexy County, Central Jersey.
I'm Tina. I'm from West Philly. That's all I got for y'all.
Nice. Okay. Let's get everybody's ages on the table.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How you gonna do that?
Ooh.
Well, you are up here. I mean, we all sit up here. I guess that is important.
Yeah, it is.
I'm in my 30s.
Okay.
That means late 30s.
Thank you. These women are always afraid to state their age. Just state what your damn age is. I'm in my 30s. This is the crap you got to deal with sometimes with grown-ass women. How old are you? I'm in my 30s. Men, imagine you saying that to these women out here, just in general. I'm in my 30s. They're going to think you a little kid. Or acting as if they're going to think you're childlike, you're child-minded. They really be scared to say their age. I'm going to assume she's 39.
I am too, though. I'm 37. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 34.
Nice.
Yeah. Grown folks.
We are grown.
Right. Okay. All right. You know, I like to start the question with, are you single?
Yes, I'm single.
Why?
I'm an intelligent person.
Oh my, you definitely have to explain that one.
Yeah, please.
How does that relate?
I'm single. You want to know why I'm single?
Yeah, why you're single?
I think it's hard to find a partner when I have such a concrete perception of how I want to live my life. And it's hard to.
That's why you're in your late 30s. I'm going to presume 39 without a partner yet. This is the problem right here. No disrespect, but this is the problem with some black women right here. They always think their intelligence, their degrees, or whatever they may have earned through college or schooling, they think that they're just light years above any man or beyond any man. And as far as intellectual wise, they think they're just like far beyond what they can find in any man. And the thing is, unless you like let men court you and pretty much show you how they actually are, how are you going to know how much more intelligent you are than them? Because you started off with, I'm intelligent. And we going to see through this interview how intelligent you really are. Ladies, y'all got to stop with this crap. Y'all have to stop with this intelligence, career, degree. Stop. Men, we're trying to forewarn you. This is going to keep you single for life. It's not the fact that you're single because you're intelligent. It's the fact that you're single because you have no damn choice, because no man wants to deal with these so-called career, degree, intelligent, so-called think they so intelligent type women like you who got to brag about it. If you're intelligent, that's cool. Let me give you a handshake. But men, come on. It's only going to get you but so far, okay?
To find a person to collaborate with me to help that manifest.
Oh, my God.
Right. So you kind of want a man to fit into your program. In a nutshell.
That's why it's really hard.
Oh,
Right?
Maybe.
Yeah, men,
we're gonna get back to that.
Yeah, we don't want to fit in women's lives. But
and your status?
I mean, I gotta see something better though. Like maybe I could switch the program, but I have to see something better. And the majority of the time, the average man doesn't show me better than what I can do for myself.
Oh, we're gonna walk this back soon. Okay, and why are you single?
Pretty much the same reason.
We're not gonna ask him why he's single?
I know he just
Ladies first.
Oh.
Even when you're right, you're wrong.
But pretty much the same reason.
You can't find a man to fit in your program?
Not all right. So, all right. I guess not the same reason. I just feel like a lot of these people are not being honest with themselves. It's like, if you can't be honest with yourself, how are you supposed to be honest with me? And it's like I'm coming across it a lot, and I'm big on integrity. So it's like,
Okay, so you find some lying ass men out here.
yeah, pretty much, I guess.
Good enough. Good enough. Go ahead, Shake. What you got?
Me, I'm single, but I'm dating.
You dating?
Yeah, I'm dating.
See,
I'm not in any long-term commitments, but
would you prefer to be in a long-term commitment or?
when the time is right. When the time is right. But I'm enjoying the company I have with some women I'm talking to. So shout out to them.
How many first dates do you go on?
I try not to do more than 3. Yeah.
Wait. I'm confused. How many first dates?
That's dates before sex, right? First dates
knows what I
means dates.
mean.
Yeah, she means dates before sex. I try not to do more than 3 dates before sex. So, but it happens sometimes.
Okay.
You gotta nip those in the butt though.
How many first dates do you go?
I don't date.
You don't date?
Yeah, not right now.
Cobwebs.
Okay.
It's not cobwebs, but I don't. Yeah,
You
I
don't.
date.
You don't.
I was in a relationship for a long time.
What's a long time?
9 years. Yeah.
Ooh,
How smart was that guy?
Off and on.
Off and on. Okay.
On and off. Ladies, once again, we don't believe in situationships, men, and we don't believe in on and off relationships. If you were in a so-called on and off, if you say you were in a relationship for 9 years, but it was on and off, you weren't let me not say you. That man wasn't in a relationship with you. Let me just state that, okay? Because some of you women out there, you always say this type of stuff. How are you can y'all think about this? How are you in a relationship for 9 years, but it was an on and off relationship? That means that man wasn't in a relationship with you. In your mind, you were in a relationship with him for 9 years, but in his mind, he wasn't. Just want to make that clear, okay?
Yeah, that sounds tumultuous.
Yeah, it was tumultuous.
What happened?
I took a lot of accountability.
I know.
We'll see.
We just didn't work out. He was younger than me too. I will
How
give
much
him grace
younger?
for that. 6 years younger than me.
He was 6 years younger than you?
Yeah.
Man, well, how old was he at the time?
He was like 24 at the time,
He was 24.
and I was late 20s. However, he had.
Did y'all just hear her? This is how you know she isn't intelligent. She said that he was 6 years younger than her. She said that he was 24 at the time. She was in her late 20s. If you add 24 plus 6, what is that, everybody? I'm just asking a question. What's 24 plus 6? That's 30. 30 isn't your late 20s. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe I don't know how to add properly. But she's intelligent. I'm going to ask y'all one more time. She said the dude was in his early 20s. He was 6 years younger than her. The host said, how old was dude at the time? I'm pretty sure y'all out there watching, I'm pretty sure I can do simple. I ain't the best in math. I will say that. I'm not the best in math. But I do know if that man was 6 years younger than you, and you said he was 24, that means you were 30. Late 20s isn't 30. But she's intelligent. So right off the rip, we already know that she's a problem. Looking at her, you can automatically tell she's insufferable. She's a problem. Because women like her claim to be intelligent and how men aren't on their program, but look how they're acting. Just when it comes to age alone. Just when it comes to the age part alone. I'm in my 30s. He was 6 years younger than me. How old was he? He was 24. I was in my late 20s dating. What are you talking about? You were 30. You were 30, he was 24. If he was 6 years younger than you.
He had better qualities as a younger person than I saw in my peers at the time.
Whatever.
And I actually still do
Wait.
see in there. Yeah.
You said he was 24
He was 24 at the time I was in my
when you met or when you ended?
23. Yeah. He was we were 20. He was 23 when
you
I
met.
met him.
Okay.
And he was in his 30s when we ended.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you had a 6-year difference?
Yeah, we had a 6-year difference.
Damn, you was
So
robbing a cradle. It's like
maybe, yeah.
Sugar
So I
vibes.
did give him, so that explains the time, because I was giving
Right.
him some like time to like do his thing or whatever, and it was just
Knock it off. That young buck was breaking your back. These chicks stay lying. They swear they giving men grace, or I was giving him time. You wasn't giving that young boy nothing. This is the illusion that women are facing this day and age, especially when they're dating younger boys or younger men. Let's put it like that. I was giving him time. Dude was like, you know what? She a little bit older. I'm gonna break her back for a while. And then women like you, sometimes women like you, y'all think y'all can mold a guy the way y'all want to mold him. And then it don't turn out the way y'all thought it would turn out. And what's their excuse? Oh, a lot of my peers that are the same age as me, yeah, they weren't built the way I was built. So yeah, what I do is I go to younger men. These women like her, let me be clear, because this doesn't apply to all women out there, but women like her, they be straight lying all the time, yo. All the freaking time. And it's sickening. It's to the point it's sickening now. Any excuse for why y'all single. Nobody wants you. Just state that shit, man.
it was a good type of relationship for me, because it was like it was kind of arm's length too.
Look at Shape laughing. The dude Shape. Salute to bro. Look at him laughing. Dudes know bullshit from a mile away. That's why I tell women, some women this all the time. This is why dudes just sit back and laugh at yo. We can listen to y'all story and be like, you know what? We don't believe it.
How long did the relationship last, you said?
Off and on for about 9 years.
9 years. Okay. And when did you end it?
Recently.
Like less than a year ago?
Yeah, less than a year ago.
She just gave out her age. I got all the information for you. Those who are good at math.
Exactly.
You go.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So, yeah.
But
Goofy.
all right. So I get that part of it. So you said you take accountability, and you're saying it was the age gap.
I think it was the age gap, yeah.
You wanted a lot more.
Yeah, by the time he got to a point that I felt like he should have been at, he wasn't there. Like, he didn't meet that mark.
Okay.
And I realized it wasn't about his age. This is just the type of person he is.
Right. That happens. Yeah.
So you wasted 9 years of your life. 9 years. Imagine saying that about time he got to the point I wanted him to be at. It just that, it was just too late now. Are you kidding me? Ladies, imagine wasting 9 years of your life possibly trying to mold a 23-year-old. Somebody that's 6 years younger than you. You give them 9 years of your life. It's over for her. She's done. The war is here. It's not near. It's not coming. The war is here for her. It's over.
Yeah.
People are just not ambitious. And
yeah, and it took me a really long time to figure that out.
Were you trying to build it
as a grown woman? Now, you heard what she said. She said it took her a while to figure that out. But you let her tell it. Her peers weren't at the level she was at. So how wouldn't she know already what? Somebody out there talk to me, please. It took her a while to figure that out. But prior to that, she said that if you think about it, she was light years ahead of her peers, and they weren't pretty much mature or in the they weren't at the same level that she was at. But the 23-year-old was at the time, but 9 years later he wasn't. Somebody out there fucking talk to me, please. This is why you know these bops stay lying. And I break stuff like this down every time, professionally. This is why I really do this. Because these bops can't get over.
I wasn't trying to build, because he was already at a point. He was already at a point.
What does that mean?
He fit where
She salute to dude. I think his name is Chew the Fat with Smooth. Salute to dude. That's how you ask questions. That's how you rebuttal shit. You cross these bops up. She don't got nothing for nothing. This is how you ask these bops questions. When you press women like this, when they come on your talk show, they ain't got they're gonna get confused. Her mind is jammed up. She don't know how to answer the questions because she knows she lying. She knows she lying. Too late now. You're up in the lion's den now, motherfucker.
he was accomplished to be a young person, but then he
Whatever.
hit a cat and just didn't do anything after that.
Get the fuck out.
Does that make sense?
It does. It doesn't make sense what you're saying, but it doesn't make sense to do that. And
Right. I'm not excusing it. It doesn't make sense to do that, but it
Exactly.
was the
yeah, and
situation.
maybe you didn't know, and that's
Yeah.
fine, right? We learn sometimes our parents don't
Like how
prepare.
much further? Think about that. You capped off at two. You're successful or where you need or you're great where you're at in life at 23, but you went so far in your career as a man, and now since you can't go any further, these women will dump you. That's how it seemed. That's what it seemed like to me when you really think about it. Like, really think about that, yo. It's how goofy these chicks is. He was where he needs to be at in life at 23. He went pretty much, if you think about it, as far as he could go for the 6 years or 9 years I was with him, and then he didn't want to go any further. So if I started my career off at 23, 9 years down the road, I get to where I need to be at in my career, and I can't go no further because I'm capped off. What's wrong with that? Can somebody talk to me, please? At some companies, I don't know if any of you out there know this, some jobs or some companies, if you want a career, you're going to get capped off soon. Somebody out there fucking talk to me if you have a career. See, I don't have a career. I'm not a career man. I'm a business owner, okay? I work for myself, okay? But I would figure or at least think that if I'm in a career field, I only can go but so far in that career field before I'm capped off, okay? Does anybody out there not know that? You think you're going to take the CEO position? You think you're going to take the boss position? You'll be waiting forever. Sometimes in certain areas, you get capped off. That's just how life is. These corporations don't want you going any further than than they went. They don't. And the CEO or the boss damn sure ain't going to let you. Come on, man. He ain't going to let you take his spot. Or she ain't going to let you take her spot. Talk to me. Somebody out there tell me I'm lying. Just say MABW, you lying. If a CEO, a manager, a team leader, if they know I'm trying to take their spot, they're gonna let me take it. They'll have to leave Earth before you get their spot. You might be next in position if they leave Earth, but they will possibly cap you off.
As for what relationships are supposed to be like, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Mine didn't, right? I
Mhm.
ran into a buzzsaw. I had a lot of bad things happen to me before I found my way. So I could understand that. I've made several mistakes. And the one thing that I've learned, the most valuable thing that I've learned, is you can't bring happiness to someone else. Happiness comes from within.
Absolutely.
And you can't motivate someone. Motivation comes from within.
I learned that a very
Yeah.
hard way.
And I think that's a mistake that a lot of young ladies make. I'm glad you were at least transparent enough to say that you were the complete cause of that, because men do cap out. One thing I always refer to is a bell curve. And most men are always going to be average. It's always been that way since the beginning of time. It's always going to be that way. There is no deviation. There's always been the bell curves. There are some people who will excel, and there are very few people who will be like that. Then there's going to be a decent amount of people who suck at life, and then most of us are going to be the average, right? So if we were talking about incomes,
And let me be clear to the young men out there watching your boy MABW right there, right here. There's nothing wrong with being average. I want to make sure that y'all know that. There's nothing wrong with being average. There's nothing wrong at you making 60,000 and thriving in life, 50,000 and thriving in life. You don't have to make 100,000. You don't have to be a millionaire. If $60,000 or 50,000 is suiting you fine a year and you're doing okay, you're not living check to check, you're not struggling. And to me, you're a top tier guy still in your market, period. I want young men to understand it so young men don't have to be out here thinking that, oh, I got to make this amount of money to please the masses out here or please these women. You don't have to do that. There's nothing wrong. And I'm not saying, bro, saying that you're average, something wrong with you, but I'm just saying I don't want young men to get in that mindset where if I'm not making this certain amount of money that women think I should be making, I'm a bum. To hell with them, because look where women like her, look where women like them are stuck at in life. And therefore, the women like this, for the most part, they're not doing any better than you. Like, the internet is a big lie. I'm telling y'all right now. It's a big lie. So don't get caught up with this whole, I don't feel worthy because I'm not making a lot, and people online keep saying you're average. I don't do that whole you're average and you're high. I don't do all that crap. I just say top tier. Top tier men to me, this is to me, MABW. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Nobody. Top tier men to your boy MABW, they are men who are thriving and surviving on their own with no help, and they're not struggling. You can make 40,000 and not be struggling, because believe me when I tell you, there's people out there right now that are making over $100,000 and they're struggling because they're living above their means. But you won't know that because you're thinking, oh, they make 100,000, so they're doing good in life. It don't be like that all the time. It don't.
Something. What would be acceptable for you?
I mean, I'm not gonna say like
you have a number because you very
It's got
calculated.
to be a number. If you saying he capped off, it's got to be a number. If you left him after 9 years, so let's hear your lie now, you goof. See, this is what I can't. I'm telling you, this pisses me off to know. Because it's got to be a number. If you say, well, he capped off and couldn't go no further, so you left him. So what's the number? He's asking the right questions.
You have a plan. At this point, you have it. You could say
I
it's
just
okay.
want somebody to be able to.
Yeah, but you know what that lifestyle brings. Just bring the number out. Don't do it. Just go ahead.
I mean, like, all right. So I prefer Black men.
Got it. And the average is what?
And I understand that Black men don't
low to
earn
mid-40s.
the way
low to
that
mid-40s is the
everybody.
average.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would, my last partner was a Black man, and he was like upper 90s because of the science and stuff
So
like that.
90K wasn't good enough for you. So there is a fucking number then, you goofy bop. There is a number then. If 90K isn't good enough, what's good enough for you to please you? As a Black woman, which you're probably not making what he was making at 23, and he moved his way up to make it. Yo, Black women like her are warped. I want you to think about that. So I'm going to just say, let's say, for instance, he was 23. He was 6 years younger than her. They were together for 9 years. If he moved from back, you think about 9 years ago. If I don't know, I'm going to go with 9 years ago. 9 years ago, let's say he was making 50 and he moved up to 90,000 after 9 years. Isn't that pretty good for a 30 plus year old? I'm just asking a question. 90K isn't good enough if you're between 33, 34, 32. That's not good enough for somebody in their early 30s. 90K isn't good enough for a chick that's 6 years older than him. You want to ask me? He was giving you a chance. Somebody out there talk to me. So even if he did cap off at 90K right now on Earth, right now in 2025, that's still not good enough for Black women. When you got a younger Black man that's making that's courting you, and you're the reason, you're the one that left him. Somebody lying, and it's not MABW.
But like,
wait.
So why is that stuck though?
Wait.
Yeah, there's a lot of
that math ain't math.
holes in here.
He was in the 90s, like 90,000.
he might have
Around
Was it 90?
somewhere around there. Somewhere
Maybe.
around
You
You know
that.
how much he made too? It was in
He
the, it
knows
was,
the
it
field.
was in the group
Right.
chat.
Okay, so
That-
he's making about 90 racks, but
His
you feel
paycheck
like
was in the group
he
chat.
Or
wasn't where he was
maybe,
supposed to be in
not
life?
90. I said that's where you asked me, not his, not his face. You asked me where I would do in
Oh,
general
that's what
with
you
black
want.
men.
Okay, good
Yeah.
enough. Okay, that's not where he was.
His wasn't, yeah, he wasn't at 90K.
Okay.
You said you lying. I'm at. If you rewind that back, she said somewhere in the 90s. She's stumbling over her own words. She can't. I hope you got whiskey or vodka or something in that damn cup that you drinking, and you can say you was kind of tipsy, cause you don't know what the hell you talking about. You don't.
He had a great trajectory though, but like I feel like with yeah, my thing, like, I understand this economy,
Right.
and I'm
So you're asking for a man that's making pretty much double the average salary.
yeah,
Okay, good enough. Are there any superficial things that you like?
superficial things that no, I mean,
So you would date a guy that's
I'm
5'5"?
really if he's 5'5" and he's a gangster, yeah, I would date
He's
him.
a
What does that mean?
gangster.
He's a
Yeah.
gangster? What is
He's
Like
a
he
gangster.
he is who he says he is. He
Yo,
is
imagine saying this in 2025, going into 2026. You're in your late 30s. A man got to pretty much make double to get with somebody. A chick in her late 30s. These chicks is gone. They gone with they shit, yo. She gonna be casket. She gonna be saying the same shit till she casket ready. I promise you. TLC women, the least chosen. And this is why they will be RUO, RUO, recreational use only for life. I don't even think she believes her. Look at the girl with the pink scarf on. I don't even think she believes her. She like, girl, you making us look bad right now. Even Elmo, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Look, yo, all you gotta do is look at everybody's face on the couch to know that they know that she's lying and her story is full of too many holes in her story. You got Elmo, Shape, and the girl over here to the right with the pink scarf on her head. Everybody's looking pretty much like, what? They set Elmo in the right position. What? We definitely gonna have a part 2 to this because this gonna be a drawn out one. Her antics.
a proud person. He has integrity. He is loyal. People respect him. I would date somebody who's 5'5".
Okay.
And
Does
a
he have to look
gangster.
a certain
His
way?
word is fun.
Any personality traits? What do you expect?
I would prefer somebody who is progressively black.
Okay.
In regard to understanding everything that's going on with our political climate, who he is, his positionality as a Black American man in this world. Like I would like somebody to really understand and hone in on that and live through that, because I feel like as a Black woman, I lived through that. And I think that would be a good match for me.
Okay. So, I mean, outside of the money, which is I find to be wildly unreasonable.
Real. Thank you.
No, really.
But
Wildly
some
unreasonable.
like Black men are earning.
There are some men that are making that, right? But that's exceptional. That's exceptional.
There's Black men that are earning.
Yeah, you're right. There are Black men that are earning that, but guess what? This is what people ain't gonna tell you. The Black men that are earning that, they don't want you. Somebody out there talk to me. The Black men that are earning that out there, they don't want you. And you had a winner, if you want to ask me, you had a winner that was making 90K, and he was 6 years younger than you, and you decided to pretty much dump him because you feel he was capped off. Imagine saying that. This is what Black men got to deal with Black women like her. She'll dump us if we get capped off. Imagine Black women coming out here talking about they're going to fuck up the family structure or the family unit because us Black men in our careers get capped off. Somebody talk to me. This is what's wrong with society right now. And this is the part that nobody don't want to hear. This is the problem with some Black women right here. The proof is in the pudding. They play themselves all the time. Y'all will fuck up the family structure or a Black how a Black unit's supposed to work because we get capped off at 90K when we're 6 years younger than you making 90K. Like she up here she ain't possibly even making 90K. Like she up here doing it big. That wig tell me alone she ain't, that weave, that distressed weave, that tired wig, that dehydrated lace front, that's telling me she ain't even making 90K. But they come up here lying, making it seem like these black men supposed to be making all this money to get with them. Their freaking demands are astronomical. That's all I'm trying to say. You gotta stop. It comes to a point in life. Black women, you should not be breaking it off with your man of 9 years because he got capped off in his career. Think about it. That's his career. He got capped off. If anything, you should be congratulating him. You should be congratulating him. Not saying, oh, so can you go? What is the conversation like then? Can you go any further? Are you going to be able to get to 110 at least? If you can't get to 110,000, this relationship, it's over. Because you only went so far in your career. Even though you've been treating me good, you've been doing well by me, you've been a great man. Imagine leaving your man because of his getting capped off in his career. That absolutely makes no sense. None.
You're right.
What
Yeah.
percentage of black men are earning?
That's probably, I would say that's definitely top 20%, lower than
Less
that. At
than
least like top 15 at the
Yeah.
at least top 15%, right?
Yeah.
That's exceptional.
She'll never see
So
People are engineers.
no, we
My
get it. We
cousins
get
are
it.
engineers.
We get it. We get it.
We
We get
don't
it.
care about what your cousins are. Your cousins aren't dating you. Okay? Y'all, you at one point you're saying black men, for the most part, aren't making that. Then you turn around and say, well, black men are out there making that, but black men don't want you. And we don't give a damn what your cousins are. We don't. Are your cousins dating you?
Like
Right.
yeah.
I understand all that.
My daughter's in school right now, in pre-med for medical
And you're
associate.
a single mother. Your daughter's in school right now, pre-med. You might be in your motherfucking 40s. You might be. You done. She cooked
Just
out
want to go
here.
into that. It's not
No, that's
it's
cool.
not like
I get it.
unfathomable to me.
It's not unfathomable, but
Yeah.
you have to be extremely intentional about it. And right now,
You're right.
You're not even willing to date, right? And the clock is ticking.
Exactly.
And then
What clock is ticking?
Oh, look at her face, everybody. Look at her face. Ooh, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking for the wall, which I already said that you're at. Salute to dude because he's not coming here to play games with you. Salute to bro. If bro would have had me on this panel, I would have chewed her ass instantly. They don't want people like me on panels like this. I've gotten invited to panels when one guy he wanted me to come on a panel. I told him, and I know who you are, bro. We chopped it up. Whenever you're ready, I'll come on. But when I start doing these panels with some of these other people that want me to do panels, I'm gonna be chewing people up. Y'all gonna be seeing that real soon. Not on my channel. I'm gonna do something possibly on my channel, but I've been getting invited to other channels, like just an initial invite. I'm chewing people. I'm not about to play no games with these bops. What clock? What you mean, what clock? You still lonely and single, ain't you? In your late 30s, ain't you? How many men you think you gonna find out gonna give you what you want and be making double, possibly of what you're making? And I'm gonna say double. If you make 60, they gotta make 120 to give a single mother to give it to you for. Why they gotta make double to get? Why they gotta make double for you to give you a piece of their bread? Marriage ain't no man marrying you. Come on, ain't no man walking into this going into 2026 and beyond. Ain't no man doing it. Telling you that right now.
Whose clock? Like what clock is it?
Male's clock. The clock that men set.
biological clock,
Yeah.
meaning
The
that-
clock-
What biological clock? I have my child that I love and I never want to reproduce again. What's the clock that's
So you
ticking?
wanna-
wait, so then you're not even trying to offer children? You could go ahead and get him.
So let me jump in this. So
Wait, you said try to offer children. Do you understand? I know we're not getting into politics. I understand that we're not getting into politics.
No, I said children. I
But
said
do you
politics.
understand?
Exactly. That's not politics. She's intelligent, everybody. That has nothing to do with politics. So we know off the rip about to go further into this, she's gonna be insufferable. She ain't even talk yet. Her. Look, the more angry she get, the more that wig gonna slide back and she gonna be looking like Donatello. Straight up.
But this is in
Ninja
regard to
Turtle.
children. Do you understand what's happening in our country? Smart people would not be having children right now. No, right?
Smart people would not be
What?
having children.
Are we for real?
Yes.
I think you think smart people are monolith. I
Wow.
think they
So
think
you
smart
want
people all
so
agree.
as much as you're into black people, you want the race to
Understand.
die off?
Hello. Smart people aren't having children. So let's kill all, let's pretty much erase our race because we're not gonna have we're smart. We're not gonna have children. We're not gonna bring any more black children into the world. We're smart. Anybody that thinks like that, you're an imbecile, respectfully. Like if you don't want to have children, that's cool. But don't sit up here and say that pretty much our race. Okay, let's talk about our race. If we have children right now, we're not smart. Unbelievable, man.
Our race will never die off.
To all of you women out there watching me, all of you men out there watching me, if you don't have children right now and you possibly happen to find that partner and you happen to have children, guess what? You're not smart. You're a big dummy if you have children because of the way the world is right now. Even if you find a partner that you are equally yoked with, you're a dummy pretty much in her eyes. Oh, I have my children. I got my child out the way, so I ain't got to give a man that's making over. Somebody out there talk to me. I ain't got to give a man that's making double a child if he ain't got no children. But ma'am, he's making double possibly than you. He's able to take care of a child. So why wouldn't you give that man a child? So therefore, the biological clock is ticking. You goofy bop. That's not that you don't have. Listen, you can do what you want to do, but a man that has no children, that's making that type of money, or even if he did have a child and he wants the child by the woman that he marries, you got to give him a child. And if you tell him you can't give him a child, no ringy. So therefore, the clock is ticking. You're not worthy of a ring if you can't give me a child of my own with my wife.
They would never die off.
Yeah.
So then you just
black
want stupid people to have children. So then we're just a bunch of stupid
No,
generation for
So
the
no one should have children?
no.
So who
Yes.
should have children?
I think that we
Who's
should.
in position to
So,
do so?
so-
Help
I think that people
So
who should
smart
have
people-
children, who have the resources and
So
the
a man making double wouldn't have resources? She's literally putting her foot in her mouth every time she talks.
energy, the emotional regulation to have children. This country does
Mental
not
health.
foster people who are financially stable, emotionally stable, who have the resources and the
All women talking points like her. Let me be clear. Emotionally stable, financially stable. What does it matter? At the end of the day, whether you're financially stable or not, the government gonna incentivize you women regardless. Let's be real. You're incentivized by getting food stamps, EBT, housing, all that type of shit. You're also incentivized if the man leaves you, y'all break up, you get fucking child support. I don't understand what they be talking about. Doesn't matter when you really think about it. In retrospect, y'all gonna get women like her will get incentivized regardless.
time, the compassion to foster healthy children. That's why everybody is depressed. Everybody's doing, you know what I mean?
Did you do the stats on how do you know everybody's depressed? I ain't depressed and I got 3. I ain't depressed and I'm happy with my 3 kids. I'm done, but I'm happy. I ain't nowhere near depressed. I love seeing my children's faces every single day. I can't speak for everybody else. I don't know if y'all depressed with y'all kids. I'm not depressed with my kids. I love my kids. I'm happy to see their face. Everybody's depressed. Oh, let me guess. You did the stats. You're the scientist that did stats on that. And you went out and did a questionnaire or a survey, and everybody was telling you that had kids, they're depressed. Where did you go? To the projects, motherfucker? Where did you go? Who did you survey?
Like kids are all out of control. Everybody's on welfare. It's a bunch of kids in the foster system. Why would you bring more in there for some man's ego?
Got it.
She's
So
projecting like a motherfucker.
You got to be human.
So
Sometimes I feel like
with
black
that,
men
right?
aren't being human.
So I realized you were robbing the cradle before, but at this point in your life, I would imagine you would go older, like a lot older, particularly that you don't want
No,
children.
not a lot older. No.
Okay. Well, What ages are you seeking?
I liked my younger person. I like
Yeah,
the
but you can't do that anymore.
Yes, I
Why
can. I could date
not?
another early 30s man. Yes, I can.
Eh,
It's actually right. I can tell. I can show
maybe,
you how much I
maybe.
can date 3.
Oh my God, ma'am, respectfully, you can get knocked down by men in their 30s and in their 40s. That's all they gonna do with you. You gonna have to push it up to 55 or better. I promise you. Men in their 40s and 30s, they gonna touch you, but they ain't gonna commit. They always love to say that shit too. Look at my DMs. It's flooded with even 25-year-olds. They think it's always a flex to say that. Oh, I got men in their 20s DMing me, 30s DMing me. Look, I can get if I can date them if I no, you can't. You can get knocked down by them. There's a difference. It's a big difference.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, so just because you have access to men doesn't necessarily mean that they would want to be with you forever, right?
Thank you. Thank you. Somebody said the quiet part out fucking loud finally. These women don't get it. I say this every time. They literally don't get it, yo. They literally don't get it. It's a difference between having access to men in their 30s and keeping a man in their 30s. You could date, you could say that all you want, but proof is in the pudding. Where's your ring from the men in their 30s? If you can have them and date them and keep them, where's the fucking proof?
So I think that's
Damn.
Why
a,
do
said
why
a
would you think that
misconception.
I wanna be with men forever? I think it's
What?
hard for men, like, now I'm sitting here, it's not that you're being delusional, it's really it's really hard for you to conceptualize that there's some women who do not put you at the forefront, who think that men are baggage, who think that men
Oh,
like stunters of manifestation. Like, I
Right.
can't achieve the things I don't want with this male energy around, it's stale.
wow.
And I feel like
She's dead serious.
that's something that y'all really try
She's
to,
dead
like,
serious.
not y'all, I'm sorry. Sometimes some men really try to convince themselves that women don't put men at the forefront.
So I realize that there are some women
Life
like that.
is so exciting. Like, life is exciting. When you have resources, and this is for men and women, when you have resources, like, it doesn't matter. You're not sitting looking for a love, like,
Man, that wig alone, respectfully, that wig alone tells me you don't have the resources that you think you have. You need to resource that wig off to somewhere else and get a new one. Find a new resourced out wig, respectfully. Men, we can look at you and we can tell by how you just look and how you can. We can tell. Y'all can talk that talk, but proof will show otherwise if we get with you. We can tell. As of right now, we're gonna stop this. We're gonna get into part 2 of this because I knew a part 2 is gonna have to come because they didn't even get a chance to talk yet, really. You could tell it's about to be an insufferable episode. Anyways, that's my video for today. If you like the video, of course, comment, like, and subscribe. It ain't costing you a damn thing. And of course, I'ma holla back at y'all later. Peace.